This is Dave McCain with the Right Tree Genealogy, doing a video on a hidden match. Something that I discovered not too long ago. We had a new tester participate and get a terminal SNP. Well, that terminal SNP does not show a match in it. And let's take a look at this and tell you what I discovered. So I've zoomed into a recent tester's SNP block. This is in our Barton project. This individual received a terminal SNP by himself. There's a lot of discussions out there of different things, but basically it means in order to break off into a sub branch, one of two things has to happen. One, you don't have it, but two others do, and they form their own branch, or you with someone else forms your own branch below others. In this particular case, I didn't see anybody. This person's test came through. I didn't see anyone show up in the block with them, and it's a hidden tester apparently. So let me show you additional information here and show you there's no other results here showing other matches. Only one country shows, only one person showing with data in this area, and it's like, this is weird. Let's see what the discovery or discover tool says to us here. So I go into the discover tool under this kit. Interesting. The block showed this as the above SNP, and then this SNP here, it shows two testers. Okay, is this person hidden, got it in private mode? What's going on? I go over into scientific data, take a look. Number of variants, there's one showing. So this, again, this tester had just completed in July. The person that matches them, or appears to match them, only in the discover tool. You're not seeing it on the match list. There's not someone there. You see it on the block, it's not showing there. And for consistency of discussion here, I looked at their match list. I looked at their Y-DNA matches in the sense of YSTRs, and there wasn't someone at a lower level like a 12 or a 25. Basically the Y12 and 25 wouldn't show up on the block tree but could still have that. None of that applies here. The discovery moment. I contacted FTDNA and we made a discovery. One of our tests failed back a few years ago. When it failed, our understanding in our particular case, our understanding was done. This person's deceased. They're no longer with us. The Paul Harvey moment, or the rest of the story, is we have an opportunity here to actually gain this data. We're in the middle process of working on it. But this hidden tester, this person who is not showing up as a match, their kit, when it failed in our process, when I followed up with them, I said, who is this person? They said, hey, the data was there. The big Y was canceled. So what we're hoping to occur for us is we do upgrade this kit again, pay the money for the big Y, and at minimum allow for this person's kit to show a match to this tester. To conclude on this, I want to say that don't give up on data when it doesn't make sense. If you see a tester that gains a terminal SNP, they're by themselves and they don't have a group of people below them, follow up with groups. It will take them a little bit of time, but it's possible you will find a new match for a new branch and get them either added to the project or find out why their data was not added. Always follow up on data when it doesn't make sense until you as an admin or as a private tester understand how the block tree was formed for you. If you like this kind of content, subscribe right here or watch some of this other content. Let's continue learning together.